All right, we are doing a book review for Midnight by Dean Koontz. Um, let's get straight to the point. This is a five-star read. This is a great Dean Koontz book, and it's such a drastic difference from his newer books, from maybe 2010 on, which not all are horrible, but they're definitely way different in the way they're written. His more recent books have way more humor, way more than I like. Way too much flowery writing, way too many obscure words that you would only find in a thesaurus that just don't come out natural. Midnight is it was actually his first number one New York Times hardcover bestseller. And I think it's a great book for that honor because it's just the best of his writing, stripped down with very little humor. There's a tiny little bit of jokes, but not too much. And there's almost none of the flowery writing, almost none of the weird words that just throw off the whole pace of the narrative. You know, when you're telling a fictional story and you're writing genre fiction, I don't feel like flowery writing and really fancy styles. It just doesn't work. You just tell a good story. It's about the plot. It's about the characters, and in this case, it's about the horror, the sci-fi, the suspense of which this has all of it. It starts very creepy, and Koontz always doesn't go necessarily horror, again, especially in his more recent years. However, this is a pretty horrific book, lots of scary scenes, and not only is it scary, but it's substantial for a number of reasons, and I enjoyed it for a number of reasons. The first of which, it starts excellently. It starts with a great horrific scene of a woman jogging alone on a beach at night. She starts being stalked by these sort of creatures that she can't quite see. It's a great opening scene. And then as the story evolves, it becomes so much more than just, these people that are transforming in the small town of Moonlight Cove. It goes really way beyond that. So it really evolved beyond what I expected. It was really tense, had a lot of great writing, had a lot of great scary scenes in it. And not only that, but it went even beyond that to the weirdness of like a Clive Barker level and almost even some cosmic horror too. So way beyond whatever I thought Dean Koontz was capable of. He really was at the top of his game in this book, and it's definitely one of his best. So I highly recommend Midnight. It's a great creepy book, great for this time of year, and undoubtedly one of Dean Koontz's best. So check it out. That's Midnight.